And we're live. There we go. We did it. We're live now. All right. Nice. Apologies for the wait time. I miscalculated how long it would take for me to go to the bathroom, get changed, make tea. Make tea took longer than I thought it would. The other two were about the amount of time I thought it would be. Welcome to the stream today. Also, apologies. I didn't stream yesterday. My headset died. Actually, I think I have it here. What's left of it. My old headset, which I had only had for a year, went kaput. It was a cheap one I got, and the problem is this guy fell out, which you kind of need both. It's a two-part package. I was walking away from my computer while talking with my cousins, and it has a pretty long wire. So I was like, I'm fine, but it actually was connected in the back of the PC, so it yanked it out awkwardly. Very bad. Very bad. Thankfully, I was able to go to Walmart yesterday. But unfortunately, I took a long time at Walmart yesterday. What I ended up doing is I ended up walking. I ended up taking a hike before going to Walmart because there's a nice hiking trail nearby. And I was like, I will just go on the hiking trail, go straight to Walmart, off the hiking trail, and then hike back. And then on my way back from the hiking trail, it started raining, and I got totally drenched. So that plan did not end up as well as I thought it would. But we have a headset now. Same one I started with when I did YouTube. So I just went back to old reliable. The sound quality is awful. I don't know why I rebought the exact same headset I started with, but I guess I know it will last for me for the next 5 years. So that's good. That's good. Anyways, it's great to have you here. Today we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom with the objective of reaching the section of the game where Hoodless Zelda is playable, the version of Zelda where her hood is pulled down. Oh, people in the chat are saying, I don't want to chat today because I have oil on my hands after changing the oil, so have fun, Loyal. That's okay, Wyvern, that's okay. What are some other things people are saying? Shrek beats spontaneously combusting. Wow, the chat's really, it's really something today. Anyways, I appreciate all the hashtag Hoodless Zeldas in the chat, though. Those are really cool. So, the last thing we just did is we completed a dungeon here, which is not showing up on the map, I don't know why, but it's there, that we completed, and we are now able to go to the rest of the world with the objective of trying to save the people that are Zelda's friends. Who are we saving again? General Wright is one of them. Zelda's father. I feel like there's another person I'm forgetting. Oh well, not important. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They always get the nose perfect. Perfect first try. Ka-chow. Bow. Oh, wait, I want that. We're gonna go grab that. So how's everybody been doing today? We're in the middle of the week. So it's... I think it's a good week. It's been crazy, though. The hashtag Hoodless Zelda movement that's been going on has been enveloping every waking moment of my day. With a few exceptions. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Did you see that? That poor guy! He just waltzed right into that. He was like, I'm going on a swim. I ain't dealing with this. Ah, there we go. We're gonna just use the mighty sword ability because I'm lazy. And we're gonna go collect some of these echoes, because these will be very handy for the adventure. Wall Martin says, is the joke about the names right and left good in your opinion or bad? Ha! For anybody who's curious, Zelda has 2 advisors. Her father has 2 advisors to the throne. And they both sit at different ends of the throne, one on the left, one on the right, and their names are Left and Right. Minister Left and General Right. I think it's a really funny pun. I never noticed it my first time playing, because I thought it was pronounced as lefté, like French. And a friend had to explain it to me, like, no, you pronounce that as just left. And I'm like, oh, I guess that makes sense, left and right, yeah. So I really do like that pun. One of my favorites. Where was I? Oh, yes, I was saying that it's been really crazy with the Hoodless Zelda movement. I ended up taking off the whole week from substitute teaching so that I could be dedicated to making videos during this time and answering questions and engaging with people on Discord. And it's been going pretty well so far. I really do think that we have the potential for hundreds of people to show up on Twitter for this. Thousands is the goal. I'm not sure about that. We're not there yet. We're not confirmed there yet, but I think we're getting close, especially with the amount of YouTubers we have supporting this movement. And we got some big names, right? Nintendo Black Crisis is huge. We have Nico, aka 100% Zelda. We have Quinn Bobin, that's a huge name. We were not able to get in contact with Zeltic, unfortunately, but Zeltic also is impossible to get in contact with. The crowning achievement of my Zelda career was talking with him for 30 minutes in a voice chat, because nobody ever manages that, but I did for one of my interviews. That was when I did a Zeltic documentary. So unfortunately, we were not able to get Zeltic in on the movement, but I'm sure he would have if he saw my messages. It's funny, like once a year, it's more like once every year and a half, he will message me about something. Like last time he messaged me, it was, "Hey, I heard your channel was hacked, are you okay?" He never responded after I told him my channel was fine. He just didn't see the message. Zeltic is just wild. It's just wild. What's your opinion on banana bread? Says Not Very Creative. I love it. My mother actually doesn't make banana bread, though. She makes zucchini bread. It's about the same quality. I like both. Both are really good. Okay, is that enough? Is that good enough? Yes, it is. There we go. I forgot about bind when I did this part. Oh, you guys forgot about bind. Games and stuff. Never forget about bind. Bind is very handy. Actually, WeeMonkey 2 was in the chat earlier. Welcome, WeeMonkey. I forgot to say that. And me and him have been playing the game together. We Discord live stream the game to each other because we're pretty good friends. And he also was forgetting about bind during his fights. So whereas I was like, I'm going to try binding everything, he was more like, I'm going to brute force everything. Remarkably, both of us did really well at the beginning of the game, in spite of our completely different playstyles. And that's something I love about this game, that they allow that creativity. You could do it any way you want to. Okay, now this guy is not allowed to live, so we're going to actually use bind on him too. Flying enemies, I find the best way of disposing of them is with bind, and then laying a powerful enemy right next to them. Is there a bad bread, says Legend of Zelda Junkie. I believe that sourdough bread sometimes is kind of bad. Not always, but sometimes it's kind of bad when it's really bitter. Some people like it that way. I don't really like it that way. I'm more of a sweet bread person myself. So I think there are such things as bad bread, but it's not like the whole genre of that bread is bad. It's just sometimes people make it bad. Yeah. Wouldn't 20 rupees be next to nothing for royalty, says Drew Tarrant. Yeah, 20 rupees for a quest like that is not very much. We already have 89. And that's never explained in the game why Zelda doesn't just use the royal treasury in order to buy things. In the first half of the game, it makes sense, because Zelda is an outlaw, a fugitive, she doesn't have money, she can't access her dad's payroll. But in the second half of the game, she does eventually get access to the castle, so you'd think she would just go into the royal treasury. Maybe they're bankrupt. I don't know. Maybe this is a really bad omen for the rest of the kingdom, and the rest of the kingdom is so bankrupt they can't even help Zelda on her journey. I don't know. That's a really good question. Bad bread is no bread, says WeeMonkey. Yeah, bad bread is no bread. That is a very temporary paperweight is what we call those. One thing I'd really love to do someday is make hardtack. I think that'd be fun. I want to make hardtack someday. Ooh, Swag. Swag said something about Any Austin, so I need to stop everything I'm doing and read this. I need Any Austin to transition from employment rates to broad economic assessments of Hyrule's settlements. Swag, yes! Yes! Any Austin is a favorite YouTuber of me and Swag, and Any Austin will make videos about the unemployment rate of cities in video games, such as Hyrule Castletown. He just did one on Mario Sunshine, the entirety of Mario Sunshine. I think he did Red Dead Redemption 2, didn't he? I think he did Red Dead Redemption 2, where it's like all these hostile people attacking him. I think they're even zombies, and he's just like analyzing their economic situation playfully and funly. Any Austin is fantastic to watch. If you don't know of Any Austin, I think that's one of those channels that I'd be like, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, do it right now. It's worth it. I've been watching Any Austin for over 10 years at this point, because I was watching him back when he did, I think it's only 8 years, but I had been watching him when he did his Eggbusters series, which was a series where he would find glitches online for video games, and then test those glitches in video games to see if they really did work or if they were just hoaxes. Because back at that time, there were a lot of fake glitches posted on the internet, or glitches you would hear about, but then never know how to perform. And he kind of was tutorializing it and making it fun at the same time. Why is there a random bed? Asks G. Well, I made that bed. I just made it, G. I did that because I wanted to sleep. See, let me show you. Is there some way I can injure myself? I will injure myself on this fire. There we go. Okay, I am injured. Zelda is injured. We are having a bad day. So, I will make a bed and look at the hearts. We're fully rested now. Fully rested now. I was a little bit too soon. Pretty cool, right? And there are better beds you can find in the game that will give you more health if you want those. You should make a stream of making bread, says Ratus. I think that'd be fun. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. So now, I kind of want to stop by here because there is an enemy which is very powerful and will help us on our journey. First, I'm going to make a little snake army first. And then we're going to go in. There it is. We want that thing. It's called a P-Hat. They've existed since the very first Zelda game. And we need it because it will help us tremendously in our quest. There we go. That's it. Oh my gosh. Wait. You know what I need to do? I need to get up high, and then I can lower the P-Hat. So we're actually going to do this. There we go. Now it's at ground level. So if I summon a fire thing, it'll be able to attack it very easily. There you go. And we're going to learn that. You should dress up as #Hoodless Zelda for Halloween. Or we should, says G. Well, unfortunately, I always go dressed as a pirate, but if I were female, maybe I would dress up as Hoodless Zelda. And if I had time, and more than 24 hours, I would dress up as Hoodless Zelda. Maybe I should dress up as Hoodless Link instead. That'd be kind of fun. If we do get Hoodless Zelda, should I update to the latest version or stay on version 1.0? Says Games and Stuff. Well, I don't do speedrunning, so I don't really mind either way. I'm just gonna update because I don't have any issue. But if there's a speedrunning glitch or something you need on version 1, then maybe you should stick with the first one. Spooky Knight asks, "Hi, I love your content and I saw the Hoodless Zelda thing and I don't have Twitter, so I'm wondering how can I support it? I can put out a community post or post a video," says Spooky Knight. Spooky Knight, it's great to have you here and thank you for being interested in helping. Well, if you're 13 and older, technically you can get Twitter and it only should take you about 5 minutes. And then when you're done with the movement, you could deactivate your account. That would be the biggest way of helping. However, if you can't, then there is a poster, which I may or may not have linked in the description below, and I'm about to check. Let me check. Stream settings? Where did I put it? I'm not sure where I put it. Can somebody just tell me? Somebody just tell me, is there a link in the description below for the poster for the movement or not? If there is, just take that and make it a community post. It's in square formatting, so it'll work perfectly, regardless of where you share it. If it's not there, then you'll have to go click my latest video. Yes, Games and Stuff, it is there. Thank you, Games and Stuff, for answering that question. Yeah, use that poster. That poster, it has pretty much everything you need to share the movement. And then you could just, boop, say, everybody, join the movement, which is really easy. That was a really fun poster to make. Swack, who I think is still in the chat, maybe not, helped me out with making that. Ka-chow. Just cutting some grass. Anyways, we're distracted. We need to decide right now, right here, do we want to save the Zora or do we want to save the Gerudo first? We have to choose. So I'm going to make a poll. And not like Drake and Wild, who's from Poland, but like a voting poll. We're going to do start poll. Option 1. Zora. Actually, no. I'm not going to say Zora. I'm going to say water benders, earth benders. Start the poll. What are we going with? Where are we going? You all get to decide. Both are good. Both are good. I like both. I've played through the game at the beginning of the game multiple times, so I know what both options will do. But if you don't, then this will be kind of exciting. Oh, waterbenders are winning. Waterbenders are winning. Will the earthbenders make a comeback? Bum ba da bam ba 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 ba. Games and Stuff says I voted Earth because I prefer the rewards in that. My vote is on Firebender, says Drew Tarrant. Wow, coming out wild there. I can't believe the Earth Kingdom declared war on the Water Tribe, says Wee Monkey. Yeah, what's up with that? Why would they do that? This is mean. Those guys are mean. Oh, wow, they just destroyed my snake. Snake, get him! No! There we go. I can't believe it took 5 snakes to destroy one of them. Here, let's get that chew as well while we're waiting. I'm gonna give a few more seconds to the poll, although it looks like the fate is decided here. I am going to collect this. I will collect this. There's a brief hashtag Hoodless Zelda scene at the end of the Waterbenders quest, if I remember correctly. Zelda, that is correct. There is. So that might be a fun way of doing the stream today, because then we could get to that part and then stop. I don't want to play forever today. I'm thinking we should save 1.5 more dungeons for next time. Because tomorrow I plan on doing a very long stream throughout the day to try and generate support for the movement. Anything for the movement. And actually today I have something that will take up some of the time, which is not necessarily related to Hoodless Zelda, but should be very fun. And in fact, it might have started right now. One moment, I'm gonna check something really quick. I have to use my phone. It's a new phone I just got. My mom dropped her phone in a hot tub, and my family ended up all getting new phones because she was like, wow, there's this great new deal. I lost my phone, so all of you will get new ones with me. But actually, it's a really nice phone, so it's kind of cool. It's cool. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have some tea. Hoodless Zelda made a Reddit post on Hoodless Zelda. What year is the phone? I don't know. It's like something. I don't actually pay attention to phones very much. Okay. Yes, it started. Okay. We're switching gears. Here's what's happening. Here's the news. We're gonna start playing Minecraft. Because I just did something I think is really fun. Watch this. Watch this. Guess what? I am a builder on the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft server. And we have griefed Hyrule Castle. Oh yeah, baby, get a load of that. Grezzo is streaming right now, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to harass him in Minecraft. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? He's in the game right now streaming, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. So true, so true, so true. Isn't that beautiful? I just wanted to show this off really quick. And also, I want to find Grezzo and harass him. Let's find him. Oh, look, he's in Minecraft. All right, let's follow him. This is crazy. It's a stream and a stream together. Double streams. Quadruple streams, really. Crazy. Oh, where'd he go? Wait, I lost him. There he... Oh, he's in spectator. Wait a minute. We must hunt this man. Game mode. Game mode. We will switch to game mode. Spectator. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, we'll follow this man. I see you, Grezzo. Very cool radio show, isn't it? You're listening to Breath of the Wild in Minecraft. SKG. Bow, 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 bow. Your one-stop news show for Minecraft Zelda content. Bow, 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 bow. Actually, I can get my music player out, and we can have some music. No, it crashed. What? It crashed. Why did it crash? I didn't do anything. I was just... I crashed because of an out-of-date graphics driver or conflicts with screen recording software. Okay, well, thanks a lot. One moment, I'm going to start the music. We will play music to soothe our souls in these trying times. There we go. There's no more darkness. I brought back the game. We're going back in. And I'm in a brick. Okay. Where is he? We are spying on him. He expects nothing. He suspects nothing. Brilliant. Minecraft is working. Yes, it should be working now. I can see it on my screen, actually. What's nice is I have my setup so that I can look at a second monitor, which is my tiny phone, and I can see how well the stream is doing and see the chat. So that's why I keep looking off to the corner here. Tell Graz I heart him. Okay. I can tell him. Swack, you can tell Grazzy as well. You can tell him as well. I'll do it for you, though. Grazzy. Yeah, I'll do one of my viewers named Swack says he, and then I'm gonna do, in quotes, hearts you. And I will write, I smell a marriage in the future. I spelt all that correctly. Don't judge me. Oh, that's fun. He's gonna have to deal with that on his stream now. Oh my gosh, that'll be hilarious. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, no, Swack, you're not Celios, but that's okay. You're gonna still deal with that. Oh my goodness. You have to be careful what you ask me to do. I'm like a genie. There's always a curse that comes along with it. There's always a curse that comes along with it. Nothing is free in this world. Tragic, I know. I know. It's like, oh, you want to jump high? Well, boom, you're turned into a kangaroo. You want to live forever? Boom. That's already a curse. I don't need to do anything. If you're living forever, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck beyond all other things. I can die later. Gotta work on the maps as like J. Cool. Nice. How do I do this, soldier? I did not give you permission to die. There you go. TF2 quotes. Love these. Isn't this so cool, though? I love the amount of work they did. And this is all within mostly the last week, the Hyrule Castles portion of it. Like, this is a week of work from the team. Holy moly. Isn't that crazy? Now, if you don't know, I am one of the builders on the server. I'm not just here for viewing. I have a very specific job. And that job, no, I haven't been, I should preface, I have not been working on the Hyrule Castle part of it. I was too busy with the Hoodless Zelda movement. No, my mission, my self-proclaimed mission is designer of mini dungeons and lore. Allow me to show you the library. Okay. So, my job entails a few things. Ah! Why can't I type things? Ah! There we go. Entails a few things. Number one, my job requires me to make books about the lore in the world so that we can share those around. For example, a map of Hyrule. That's it, actually. It's a poor example. Let me pick up a different one. The squid extinction. Ha! This is a great one. Squid extinction, an investigation into the likely causes. This is a book I wrote on the history of how squids disappeared from the oceans in Minecraft. Because when they were designing the map, they accidentally made all of the oceans cave biomes. So instead there were only glow squids, but no normal squids, which is fun. Oh, Skill's here. Nice. Nice to see you. By the way, Skill, nice job. I think you were in that Celio Spring video that released recently. Congrats. I don't think Skill can see this or hear this, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't know you can do that. You mean stuff books and bookshelves? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Games and Stuff asks, will this ever be a public map? Basically, that's what you're asking. Yes, yes, this will be. Hopefully at the end of this year, if not, beginning of next year. Jackaboy says, was in Grazzy's stream talking about the journey. I'm happy that the time has come, but sad that the journey must end. Jackaboy, actually, I'm gonna still be building after today's stream. So if you want to see more content about this stuff, I can help you with that. So subscribe. casual plug-in in the chat. I'm just like, yeah. I'm gonna steal his viewers. I'm sucking them away from Grazzy like a leech. But yeah, there's all sorts of books. This is just the surface of it. Each of these has their own set of books in it. A small assortment of books so far. I've also been storing Grazzy's logs in here. We got, oh, this is Dear Diary. This is a diary written by one of the children in the village. Dear Deary, today Dad told me how to plant corn. I like corn. Corn is yellow and has green leaves. Isn't that fun? Although my favorites are the picture books. These are all books that are also scattered around Hyrule. Like, learn the ABCs. A is for apple, B is for mighty banana, C is for choo-choo, so on, so forth. My favorite one is Q, because Q is very difficult, so Q is for quantitative methods. You're never too young to learn about empirical methods. I love that one. And then if we get to the end, there's a little message from Zelda. I made that. And then Fish of Hyrule, this one is made by, if I'm not mistaken, Picango? Yes, Picango made this one. Big lumps of knobs. A big lump of knobs. Yes, I should have added that. Freezy Girl. Great reference. Great reference. And yes, Swack is right. This is ASCII art, or 2 art. I don't know how to say that. That's where I got all of it from. We have the whale style fish, and some of it features Zelda lore, like a rare sea-dwelling mammal. That's the whale. Some are worshipped as gods. Wink, wink. Right. Style fish, hardy salmon, Sankey carp. These beautiful fish are only found in Kakariko. They were originally bred as prize-winning fish. That's literally a description just straight from the game. Ancient arowana, mighty porgy, seahorse, jellyfish, armored carp. So when you play on the map, whenever it goes public, you'll see all sorts of books like these scattered around the world. And all of you are keen on the secret that this library exists in Eventide. Anybody else playing the game will have no idea about that, just you. So that'll be fun. This is a secret mini dungeon if you find it. And then we also have this fun one. This is the last one I'll show you. This is The Little Choo-Choo Who Couldn't, a traditional monster story. Do we want to read through this? Nah, we don't want to read through this, do we? I don't think anybody wants to actually read through this, right? Who just left this here? Who left this here? There's a cookie crumb trail. There's a whole cookie crumb trail. Where does this lead? Ombrines? Is it Ombrines who did it? Probably. Where does it go? I guess that was the end of the cookie trail. I liked it though. Hashtag Hoodless Zelda. Oh, this is in the video. This is in the hashtag Hoodless Zelda video. When I show how you should put signs of hashtag Hoodless Zelda in Minecraft, I did that. This is the sign. Unfortunately, this leads nowhere right now. But okay, it sounds like you guys want to hear the choo-choo story, so we're going to actually do that. Here it goes. And actually, you know what? We're going to go cozy up on the couch while we read this. Because I think that's just proper. That you sit on a cozy couch while you're reading it. Here we go. The Little Choo-Choo Who Couldn't, a traditional monster story. The little choo-choo had a lot of food to carry back to camp, but the camp was on top of a big hill, and no matter how hard he tried, he could not get up the hill. The choo-choo pushed and he pulled. He squished and he squashed. Squish, squish! But no, the food would not go up the hill. So the choo-choo left the hill. Was the choo-choo giving up? Was he giving up? No! He was looking for help. Surely someone can help me, he said. So he found a clever bokoblin. He looked smart. Hello, Mr. Boko, will you help me carry this food? It is so big and heavy, I cannot lift it. But the Boko was lazy and said, Don't you see I'm done working today? Go ask another moron to help you. Canonically, this is Bark doing this. So the little choo-choo asked the Moblin for help. Can you help me, Mr. Moblin? You're the biggest and strongest. But the Moblin was sleepy and said, That food is too heavy for me. Go ask someone else. He's lying. And so the choo-choo asked the Lizalfos for help. Maybe he can help me. He's the most agile. But no, the Lizalfos was impatient and said, I need to get back for a party. I can't waste my time helping you. After this, the choo-choo became very sad. Why won't anyone help me, he said. I just need to keep trying. We need some motivational music. One moment, I'm gonna go find some motivational music. I will just need to keep trying. So he squished, and he squashed, and he pushed, and he pulled. I think I can. I think I can. He felt the food start to move. Was it working? I think I can. I think I can, he said. But when the little choo-choo looked up, he was still in the same spot. And so the little choo-choo cried to itself and said, I know I can't. And then, after a few minutes, Link came and killed the little choo-choo and took all the food himself. And that is why monsters always say, don't be weak. The end. Wasn't that awesome? That's such a good story. I love the part where he dies. I love that part. That always gets me. That always gets me. Here, let's play some sad music from Minecraft. There we go. So good. We Monkey, we are not the bad guys. We are not the bad guys. Come on. Some blob stay in your place, says Swack. Swack gets it. Swack understands. Mr. Brett, I'm going to take a shower and stuff. Will we see you online in 30 minutes? Wall Martin, yes, I will be here in 30 minutes. You can do it, little Chew. No, Chew didn't do it. Did not do it. Isn't that a great story? And actually, did you guys see who the author was? If I go to E, look at that. Bark the Bokoblin. It's Bark. Canonically, Bark wrote this. I love that. That's just the best. Where's Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Hey, we're going back to it, Bob. We're gonna go back to it. I just wanted to show off the cool server that we're a part of. I'm gonna put it in, there we go, Monster Writings. The little choo-choo. That's the only one so far in that category. There's also, what is it? Self-help books. These are kind of fun. How to do magic. But I won't show that right now. You'll have to find the rest of them yourself in the world if you want to do that. Let's go check on our friend Grazzy before we finish. Hi, Grazzy. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing great. Wait, let me do a better Grazzy voice. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I sound like a nerd because I have glasses. And I'm Grazzy and I have big poofy hair. And buck teeth, apparently. I don't know why. And very, very, like, sickly yellow skin. This kind of unhealthy, Grazzy. Why do you have that? Yeah, it's literally Grazzy, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Literally Grazzy. Don't tell him I showed that on stream. Oh, yeah. Anyways, it's nice to have him here. It's nice to have him here. Bwed. Oh, somebody's trying to get my attention. What? What does Ombrins want? Well, there. Thank you, Ombrins. Thank you. No, don't at Grazzy. Do not at Grazzy. We don't need to do that. That's not necessary. Grazzy doesn't need to know that this stream is happening in the first place. He doesn't need to know. You know what? This has gone on long enough. This has gone on long enough. We are going back. We are retreating back to Echoes of Wisdom. The Minecraft time is done. You have abused the time. Because you are now telling Grazzy about it. We don't want that. We don't want that. We're back to the game. Oh, wait, no, we're not back to the game. I gotta click another button. I gotta click another button. There we are. There we are. We are back. He will never know. Grazzy will have no idea. No idea. Oh, looks like the little snaky guy is going away. Choo-choo v choo-choo action. We win. Naturally. Naturally, we win. Okay, cool. So we gotta go to the Zora because it turns out waterbenders win. I'm gonna end the poll right now. John Ott says this is the first stream they've ever been a part of. John, it is great to have you here. Never mind, you retracted that message. I see that was not true. You were lying to me and I hate your guts. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do not. But I am certainly curious why you deleted that. It was nice to have you here. Yeah. Oh, somebody else, it's their first time. Little Buddha by Jay. I don't even know how to say that name. But welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you're here. Here. We need 2 more voters. Oh, that's what everybody's saying right around now. Everybody's saying I need 2 more voters, but let's not get into that. So, before we move on, we're going to go to Lon Lon Ranch because I'd like to get a horse. I think horses will be very handy right around now. Swack said this is the 4th time. Really? This is the 4th time being on a stream. That's a lot, actually. I have not been a part of... Well, I have been a part of my own streams that many times. I'm trying to think how many streams have I done. I think I've only done like 8 streams, so that's like half of them. This is Mr. A-Game. Oh, is Mr. A-Game part of the Hoodless Zelda movement? You know, Brightpool, I don't think I ever asked him. I should go ask him after this stream is done. I think I'll go do that. I'll let Mr. A-Game know about it. I have Mr. A-Game's DMs, so I could inform him. Yeah, ooh, this tea is the perfect temperature. It cooled down to the point I can drink it and not feel like I'm dying in my mouth. Ooh, Levi says, Levi, I think that's Levi Snoopy. I've been watching you for over a year, but this is my first time watching one of your streams. Well, welcome aboard. It's nice to have you. Okay, right now, we are going on our way to the Water Temple, if anybody is curious, or Water Temple. I don't think it's actually called the Water Temple, but we're going to help the Zora out because apparently they're falling into rifts. Helpless. Everybody's helpless but me. And we cannot have that, obviously. So we're going to fix it. Let's just go kaboom, kaboom, and take the horse. That's the easiest approach I've found. I've done this quest 3 times, and I found that that's the easiest approach. Grab the horse firmly and pull the horse with you. You should ask Overload if he would want to join the Hoodless Zelda movement. I don't know who Overload is. Interesting. Babble Booins. Yeah, Jabble Waters is now Babble Booins. Yeah. Can you do the horse without echoes? Can you do the horse without echoes? I don't know what that question means, Imploding Chicken, but if your question is if you can have a horse without having an echo for it, then yes. For example, this horse is named Blackmore. I named him Blackmore, and I really like him. This one, on the other hand, is named Chubby. Chubby was featured very briefly in my video announcing the Hoodless Zelda movement. But Blackmore has been my friend for a little bit longer. I love Blackmore, so we're going to take him out. And you can see I don't need to have an echo of Blackmore to use him. I just need to go pick up Blackmore whenever I want to use him. He makes good Zelda skits. Is that who Overlord is? Or whoever the person is from earlier? Interesting, I'll look into that. One moment. I'm going to actually write it down so I don't forget it. Along with 2 days ago, somebody mentioned I got to check out a game called Ni no Kuni and Little Big Adventure. So I got a few things on my checklist. Okay, let's see. Who was the... Overlord. Overlord has to be asked. And Mr. A-Game. Actually, Mr. A-Game copied one of my videos. This is not a hate story. This is actually a fun story. When I did the bread percent run, where I was speedrunning getting bread in Breath of the Wild, he wanted to do the video too, so we both ended up doing the same video. Him doing a sequel trying to beat me. And I think he did, which is good on him. I'm a pretty slow speedrunner, so if he hadn't, that would be very embarrassing. Okay, ask. I will ask both of those people. Awesome. Overload. Yeah, okay, cool. I wrote the right thing down. A little inappropriate at times, but very funny. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Blackmore, actually, the story behind the name of Blackmore, my horse, is that Blackmore is the name of a D&D campaign that existed before D&D. A guy named Dave Arneson helped create what D&D is nowadays. He's the co-creator, and he had this campaign he had been doing for a long time before the game was published, where him and his friends would play in this world called Blackport, with the city of Blackport. This coastal city of 2,000 people with a dungeon at the top of it that was surrounded by a moat on the edge of the waters. And in that dungeon were levels upon levels of orcs, leading 6 layers down. Anyways, him and his friends loved it so much that they ended up sharing it with Gary Gygax, the information with him, and Gary Gygax is the one who publicized it. So that's why I named the horse Blackmore, because I really love that campaign and learning about it. D&D history. the history of D&D, like a meta history, is really fun to look into. The Mr. A Game pipeline is insane. I remember recording a video with him and a couple other streamers and YouTubers for my friend Delta Dave's channel. Really? Interesting. Yeah, Mr. A Game is very good at producing content at a steady pace. Not myself. Not me. Oh, Dog TV Game says, what are you trying to do? I'm glad you asked. Today, we are on a quest to complete the water area where the Zora live. We're going to complete that quest and save the Zora. And then tomorrow, we're going to save the Gerudo. And then we're going to save the people of Hyrule Castle. Because if we do all 3 of those steps, then we will unlock the ability to play as Hoodless Zelda for 2 minutes. And we're going to do that. We're going to try and complete it tomorrow, October 31st, because it's just perfect timing. We just got to figure out how to get over there. Is this where the trail goes? I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque here. Yeah, who's the guy who made people fear kobolds from then? Says Drew Turan. I don't know. I don't know who is the person responsible for making people fear kobolds. I'm not aware of that. One moment first, actually. I want to collect this crow because crows are money. We've got to have money. There we go. There we go. Oh, crap. That's not good. There we go. Whew. That was close. Did you ask the basement? No, I didn't ask the basement. I'll write the basement down, too. I'll write the basement. There's so many Zelda YouTubers, it's hard to keep track of them all. Big money fan would purchase money again. Yes, I agree. I would purchase money as well. I will purchase all of the monies, please. Oh, we're going to ignore these guys. Watch out for the Carmadillos. Actually, are they called Carmadillos? Oh, wait, I don't have one in my inventory. I can't look it up, but yeah. I'm in a D&D campaign, says INI. The poor neighbors hearing us talk about whether if somebody wants to eat a person, if they have to make an insanity check. Yeah, that's very classic in D&D. There's always a torture scene somebody shoves into the game. Is that appropriate? Probably not. Is it effective? Yes, highly. For more Hoodless, after completing the 7th dungeon, make sure you have the disguise equipped. I ended up with the hood down in the room. Ooh, clever. Clever. I actually haven't gotten that far into the game, so thank you for being vague about it, but that's good information to have. Kerfurbation said, do you remember me? I appeared in a lot of old streams. Yes, I do remember you. Okay, hashtag Hoodless Zelda. Yes, yes. I will still do this hashtag Hoodless Zelda thing, says M31. But thank you. Thank you! Everybody's just adding Hoodless Zelda at the end of the messages. Perfect. Perfect. The movement spreads. Spreads like a virus. That's the idea, because we want to go viral. Okay, where do we go first for this quest? I guess we're going right here, because that's where it's telling us to go. Hello there, NPCs. You don't know it, but I'm your princess, and I need you to divulge all the information to me. Banoon, welcome back to the stream. You said, how do you keep up this amazing good mood? Like, even if you're upset, you are still so kind. Jesus, I mean, just kind of bluntly, Jesus set the example that I'd like to live by, and I just kind of follow that. Another example would be Technoblade. I love Technoblade and how he had an undefeatable sense of positivity. Like, even when he was about to have a surgery that could potentially have his arm cut off, he just constantly was uplifting and positive and goofy about it. And I aspire to be like that, so I try and be like that. Yeah. And third, whenever I am about to do something, I try and think, if I were an elderly person, is this the kind of elderly person I would like to be? That's kind of a fun question. Because the person you are right now, and you are becoming right now, will eventually be the elderly person you are someday, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. Banoon, keep it up. Love that about you. Hey, thanks, Banoon. Thank you. We just gotta figure out where the heck I'm going now. I completely lost track of what I'm doing. I guess I gotta go back there and talk to those people. I thought I was done talking to them. What is it they needed? Did I miss track of something? Because I'm not really reading text. I'm just skimming text. I'm just skimming it. What? Crossflow Plaza? The Zora... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's just that the check mark is still here. I have to go back to that location. Yo, Bread Pirate. HRU, my first stream watching you, but I'm a longtime viewer. I'm sorry, I don't know what the abbreviation HRU stands for. Oh, how are you? Is that how are you? That probably is. Yeah, how are you? My first stream watching you, but I'm a longtime viewer. Julie, it took me some time to figure out what that meant, but I figured it out. Thank you for joining us. And I'm the same. I have so many people I watch the streams of, and I don't really... I watch videos of, and I don't join streams until far later, which is normal. That's very normal, so I'm glad to have you here. What am I doing? Wait, I thought this was the Crossflows Plaza. Am I crazy? I feel like I get stuck every time I get to this part. Running wild. You can find the Great Spirit's Den somewhere beyond the bridge, east of the village. East of the village. Okay, so it wants us to go find the thing that's terrorizing people, the rift. We're gonna go find that then. Okay. And we'll just kind of quickly zoom by these guys. Tektites. Hate these guys. It's like Indiana Jones and snakes, but for me it's Tektites. Every Zelda game that has Tektites, I am unable to avoid them. They have homing missiles for feet, and they are gravitated towards my head. And like, I mean in all of them. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Twilight Princess, this game. Those are the only ones that I could think of. But that's still a lot of Zelda games, and Twilight Princess was my first one. There's especially this one spot in Hyrule Field in Twilight Princess I absolutely hate. It's Northern Twilight Princess. In Northern Twilight Princess, there's a rocky pathway that you can go on that loops all the way around back to Hyrule Castle eventually. But it has all these Tektites in the way, and it's a very narrow path. So when you're rushing by on a horse, the Tektites will lunge at you while you're riding the horse and try and knock you off. They are really cool. They're really cool enemies. I can see some positivity in the chat for them, but they are still very annoying. Yeah. I'm glad that they keep adding them, but holy moly, are they tricky. I'll take Keese over Tektites any day of the day. Any day of the day? Pfft, any day of the week. Up until the other day when I joined the stream, I always saw the little Link speaking in my head, lol. Yeah, Banoon, thank you. I love that because I was trying to get that impression across for a while that like, yeah, my avatar is the little Link dude. But for live streams, it doesn't really work. I'm not going to try and be a VTuber with a Nintendo asset. It'll just come across as cringy. And I was like, I will just do a webcam. Whatever. Keese could be underwritten from the narrative of reality, and I would rejoice. What? Swack, you gotta speak in like I'm a 5-year-old. I don't know what that means. Yeah, my first game was Breath of the Wild, but my favorite is A Link to the Past, says Julie. Wow, that's a hot take. That's a really hot take. I've never heard somebody say that. Starting with Breath of the Wild, working your way back to A Link to the Past, and having that as a favorite. That's crazy. That's crazy. But also, good on you. You are one of the only free thinkers. Keys bad. Oh, okay, I understand. Keys are bad. Good. Thank you, Swack. Thank you for translating. Yeah, I agree. Keys bad. Especially in this game. They're very hard to deal with until you get flying enemies. And once you do, well then, it still takes forever. They are very tedious. The YouTube Mafia is going to mug you now. No, please. My ad revenue. How am I going to pay for my imaginary kids in Minecraft and wife in Minecraft? I need the money. No. Nah, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll get by. It'd probably be good for me. Let the Mafia come after me, the YouTube Mafia. Then I'll have to go get a real job. I always feel bad about the fact that I've never had, like, a real steady job. Like, I worked at an after-school program for a while I was in school. High school. And I've done... I do substitute teaching, and I did a long-term substitute teaching gig for 3 months, but I feel like I haven't really proven myself to be capable of working in the workplace yet. And there's something about that makes me feel like, wow, if everybody else has to go through this, why am I not going through it? You know what I mean? Like, I could probably do that, but until I do it, I'm not sure if I actually can. It's like the one bragging right my friends have over me. Like, they can say, oh yeah, I've been in the workplace as a tax consultant for 3 years now. 3 years, that's too long. I think it's 2 years now. I'm thinking of one of my friends. He like tries to do tax things around tax season, and it's like, well, okay, I can't do that. Yeah. Why aren't you activating waypoints, says Brightpool. Thank you for the reminder. We will go back and do those. That's kind of a force of habit of mine. In my main playthrough, I am avoiding waypoints because I prefer traveling on foot. I think it's more fun. And we are not doing that. We need to go quick, so I should probably be using waypoints. Yeah. Oh, right, he hasn't gotten Bombfish yet, so we can't get more money easily. Yeah, Drew, unfortunately. Get that bag. Get that working man dough if it calls to your soul. Yeah, get the working man dough. Something I think would be fun is going into journalism. Unfortunately, TV journalism and newspaper journalism pay about as well as being a Walmart employee. They are really bad. It's really bad. And that's on top of the apparently atrocious schedule associated with it, because as a reporter, you're basically at the whim of whatever story's taking place. You have to rush out to that location. Yeah. Oh, Banoon has a story. I worked as an unschooled nurse in elder care. Oh, sorry, present tense. I work as an unschooled nurse in elder care, and I just started school for it. And I'm very scared about the responsibility that will come with it once I'm done. Yeah, I get ya. I get ya. When you're in school, you can kind of take it easy and just try and absorb as much information as possible, but as soon as it becomes real, you kind of get nervous about that. You know, what will happen when I don't have my free time anymore? What will happen if I mess up? Will all of it have been for a waste, you know? How am I going to deal with the workplace politics? Because there's always going to be workplace politics. I'm not even in a workplace, and there's already workplace politics. Yeah. And honestly, platforms like YouTube are likely the most free and unaltered forms of journalism too, a place where you can get lucky and make a living without a corporate influence on your pieces. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although it's very inconsistent is the issue. Like on YouTube, I like to think of myself as a Zelda journalist. But being a Zelda journalist pays really well and then really badly at varying seasons. When there's a new Zelda game, really well. When there's no new Zelda game, really bad. Like right now, actually, even though we have a new Zelda game, it's a top-down perspective Zelda game, so it means nothing, and nobody cares. Oh, weird. That does not injure him. Crabs cannot be injured by spikies. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Buddy, watch yourself. You know what? You're getting snaked. Oh, 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 snap. Okay, we're gonna play that way. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, he's invincible. He's invincible. There's just running. We just gotta run. There's no dealing with that. Oof, that's bad. Me. Oh yeah, I see other nurses having so much responsibility and barely being able to handle it all. And with my ADHD, I'm scared to do something wrong if that responsibility lies on me. But dude, yeah, I get that. I think one thing that'll help me and you, though, is that when we get into the workplace, we need to be very good about saying no to people. Now, obviously, like, you want to have good work ethic, you want to be able to do your job well, and you want people to be able to trust you to do a job. But if there's an extra responsibility beyond what you're doing, and you really can't fit it into your schedule without mental harm on yourself, being able to say no, if it's an optional thing, is kind of handy, even if it's hard to do. I find myself already having to do that, because I volunteer at my church, and it's like every once in a while, I have to just say like, hey, this is great, but like, I kind of want time to go back and make a video, or call my cousins, or just relax, you know, between substitute teaching and doing this as well, right? So saying no is a kind of handy skill, although I don't know as a nurse if you have that freedom. You probably don't all the time. Swack says, even now, 11% negative, a negative 11% viewership for launch week with Echoes of Wisdom is unreal. So I definitely agree with the inconsistency front. Yeah, so what Swack is referring to is that a few, almost a month ago from this time exactly, I put out a spreadsheet about how the viewership was going from last month to the month of Echoes of Wisdom. And it turns out that viewership for Echoes of Wisdom on YouTube as a whole is down. Like, there's not a lot of views for Echoes of Wisdom. And even though we had a new game, viewership went down from the month before in the summertime, which is weird. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Echoes of Wisdom is not doing anything to grow the YouTube Zelda platform, which is weird. Really weird. It's hard but manageable. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well then, Banoon, there is hope for us. Yeah. Freezy Girl says, just the hood? I don't know what you're asking about. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading the chat well enough. Ah! Yeah. William says, wow, Echoes of Wisdom is amazing, though. Yes, it is amazing. I love Echoes of Wisdom. This is easily in my top 5 Zelda games now. I don't really rank Zelda games often, but when I want to explain to people how much I love this game, the only way I can say it is, if I had a top 5, this would easily be in the top 5. And part of that is, it really nails the feeling of a maze-like world, because the world is laid out like a maze, but also the freedom to go anywhere you want in that world with a few limitations, and I love that. What percentage of membership money does YouTube pay you? Says Kerfurbion. I can't say that name. Keffy. Your name is Keffy now. I just named you Keffy, and that is your name now. Keffy. I get paid 70% of it, I believe. So when people become members, I get 70% of the revenue from it, which seems kind of rough. It's like, what? YouTube keeps 30%? But I still like it better than Patreon, because on Patreon, yes, you keep more of the money, but then everything is separate, and I can't do cool things like give custom emotes to members. I'm trying to find an emote now. Do I have one here that I can show it off with? Yeah, like these. Like, I can't do that if I have Patreon supporters instead. Yeah. So I'm okay with taking the 30% decrease. And also, I don't want to rely on money from people in order to sustain my living situation, because that feels weird, you know? Being like, oh yes, give me money! Give me money so that I can keep making silly videos on YouTube. That feels weird. But the alternative, which is just doing ad revenue, which is watch my videos and there's a 10-second ad at the beginning and you will pay me, that works out better in my mind. Just I like the way that feels better. Kind of a abstract, flim-flam, wishy-washy mentality, but that's how I am. Sponsorships are something I've also really struggled with. I would love to do a sponsorship someday, but they all suck. They just are all universally bad. Like, have you guys ever seen, I can't throw another Zelda YouTuber under the bus. Have you ever seen commercials for Manscaped? Like sponsorships on Zelda videos for Manscaped? Those exist. I can't help but think to myself, like, why? Why when I'm watching a Zelda video, which it's a kid's series, let's be real, it's like a kid's series, there's a lot of kids who watch it. Why are we making sponsorships in the middle of the video about shaving, you know, the Netherlands of men's body parts? It's like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. And I've been offered things like that before too, right? Like, I don't hate that. They can do it. It's just I'm not gonna do it because I feel uncomfortable with that. For me to do a sponsorship on my channel, it would have to be something that I think people would actually find use out of, something I would get myself, and something that I believe is just relevant to Zelda. And so far, I've never had one. The closest I've ever gotten to taking a sponsorship, the closest I've ever gotten, was I saw an email for a Snickers commercial sponsorship. Apparently, I don't even know if this was real. It might have been a scam. But the email said that Snickers was doing a campaign with a ton of streamers and YouTubers, and they wanted to do advertise Snickers around September. Unfortunately, September is the exact time I was in the middle of college at Houghton University, where I went, and I already had decided I was not going to make videos during that time. Which is just unfortunate timing. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. So yeah, where was I going with that thought? Nowhere. I was going nowhere with that thought. But that's the end of that conversation. Manscaped. Not sponsored. Swack says, that's fair. I worked in advertising for half a year, made 400 ads, and did not ever engage in a single product I was advertising for. Very glad to be out of that job. Swack, that's a success story, I think. I actually don't know. I don't know what the moral of the story is. If you should quit advertising, that you did well being in that field, or that ads are bad. I don't know. I don't actually hate ads. There's often times where I will, hashtag not sponsored, says WeeMonkey, yeah. There are times where I will watch an ad all the way through just because I find it entertaining, or sometimes because I'm genuinely curious about the product. I've taken classes on marketing. Like, understand, I've taken classes on marketing. Like, I have a textbook that's not in arm's reach right now, but I have a textbook about advertising and marketing and how to do it better. So I studied advertisements, and I understand the value of them, and I like ads as well. It's just, if the product is going to actually be sold by me, I need to really believe in it. And on YouTube, I have the flexibility to be like that. Swack says, my job just made me jaded. Nice. I think making an ad would be really fun if you believe in what you're advertising, says WeeMonkey. Yeah, exactly. I really like the way that Any Austin does his advertisements, because if it's a product he doesn't believe in, he'll be very subtle about it, but he'll speak in a way where he's like, oh, I have to sell this product, so here we go. And apparently he gets away with it. I kind of like that style. Oh, are we talking about somebody being scammed? That's not good. Some people claim to be Doritos and do fake sponsorships with YouTubers in an attempt to scam people on YouTube. That's bad. And Blubber said, I mean, you almost got sponsored by Bethesda, but it didn't end very well. Blubber has incredible memory. Yeah, I did get hacked because I tried accepting a Bethesda sponsorship about 2 years ago now, and that ended up with my channel being hacked. And WeeMonkey says, it's just like the thing from iCarly where they advertise something sarcastically. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a lot of good discussion in the chat, by the way. I love what's going on. I love these questions, too. One of my favorite streams in a long time, I gotta say. I'm really enjoying it. It's hyper. There's a lot of discussion going on, a lot of positivity. This is good. Wasn't that beautiful, too? That music. Yes. Preach, OG. Yes. Slay. I should stop while I'm ahead. It's just, I love this music. Nothing says music like a harp and an indistinct brass instrument playing out of time. Are you gonna make a video? Wait. I gotta reread this. Jonas asks, are you gonna make a video like the Lookout Landing Sucks video for Echoes of Wisdom? Yes, maybe. I don't like guaranteeing things, because when I do, I inevitably feel way more pressure than when I just do the idea for fun. But I would like to try it, especially for Hyrule Castle in this game, because Hyrule Castle is very simple, but maybe that would make it more fun to talk about. I don't know. Oh, interesting. Swack said, the biggest issue I had with making ads is that I couldn't possibly screen everything I was advertising before editing it, so I could be unknowingly promoting scams. That's what made me want to leave. Interesting. You don't even get time to sit down and figure out what you're advertising. Weird. It's kind of fishy. I wonder what that says about the actual market. Okay. Hoodless Zelda's great and all. But if there's something else I could complain about with this game, just for a minute, I'm going to be a Karen. Allow me this. It's that when you move Zelda, the entire screen shifts. Zelda's not centered with the screen right now. Now she's about centered with it. But if I move like this, watch. Now she moved down. She's lower on the screen. She's not centered again. My issue with this is that as a YouTuber, I like being able to zoom in on Zelda and what she's doing But when she keeps moving around the screen, I can't focus the camera on her. It's so subtle, and actually it plays really nicely. It's great for gameplay. It just sucks for recording. So I wanted to talk about that for a second. Anyways, I'm gonna get revenge on these crabs. Crabs! Because they were bugging me earlier. I'm not gonna collect them. They don't help me. It's Quinn's in the chat! No way! Quinn Bobin! Yes, Quinn gets it. Quinn understands the struggle. It's great to have you here, Quinn. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Somebody else said, I just noticed that the bottom of the screen is blurry. William, you're absolutely right. And as a little pro tip for everybody in the chat, if you see a screenshot online of somebody sharing images of Echoes of Wisdom, and the bottom of the screen isn't blurry, probably means they're modding or emulating the game. It probably means they're emulating the game. Because there are all sorts of mods which remove the blurriness at the bottom of the screen, and people like that because then they can see the screen better, and apparently it makes the game run better. That's the wild part. By disabling the blur at the bottom of the screen, the game runs slightly better. But stylistically, it doesn't look as good. People like the blur at the bottom, or Nintendo did. So anyways, I caught that once. Somebody was like, hey, Hoodless Zelda is available outside of Hyrule Castle. See, I did this with glitches. And I'm like, no, you didn't, because there's no blur at the bottom of your screen. You're modding the game. So anyways, you can catch some cool things. Knowledge. You know, a Lamborghini is nice, but you know what's better? Knowledge. Depth of field is so unnecessary. That's something that makes sense for first-person games where you're seeing through the character's eyes, not an external character. Depth of field. Depth of field. Oh, you mean like the blur thing? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Although I think depth of field is actually really handy when you're parkouring in this game. I like it in that sense. Am I going the right direction? I don't actually know if I'm going the right direction. I gotta check what my quest is. I keep getting distracted! Lord Jabu Jabu seems to be upset. North. They're headed north in pursuit. Okay, well... maybe if I go to the village in the north? Actually, could anybody help me? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I'm too lazy to find out. If anybody knows in the chat, let me know where I'm supposed to go. I'll just read chat while we're waiting. Oh, let's see here. Oh, Bread, do you think you'll ever continue the Hyrule Warriors series? Well, OG Prodigy, I'm a little confused what you mean, because I've never done Hyrule Warriors. I've never played it, in fact. I should, but I haven't. Kai says, don't even think I'd use Hoodless Zelda if it came out. That's okay. You don't need to. The option, though, is great. Nintendo... oh, sorry. That cat says, Nintendo just refused to provide any sort of options in their games. It's crazy. I agree. It is kind of crazy, the lack of options, especially in this game. In terms of options, you have difficulty. That's the only option in the entire game. There's no other options. You can't even disable Amiibo or anything. There's play tips. There's no options. And I think it would have been nice if they added the option to disable the blur at the bottom, although that's really minor. My bigger thing is that in the 3D games, I'd love it if you could disable the music so that you could record videos easier. It's kind of a subtle thing, but I love that. Go to Zora Cove. With south, well, they headed north in pursuit. I think we have to go north, not south, but I know what part of the game we're at if that's what you're saying. So I think we just go this way and we'll be good. Okay. Have to go in 5 minutes, says Little. Hey, that's okay. You gotta go. You gotta go. Yes, I want to control my music volume and crank it up by 10,000. Oh, gee. That can't be good for your ears. You're going to get tinnitus and all sorts of other gross stuff. You don't want to do that. You go to the River Zora Village. Sorry, River Zora Village. Okay. Okay. Hey, Bread, says Exo. Hey, nice to see you, Exo. It's great to have you here. Welcome to this stream. We're currently saving the Zora, or destroying their stuff. Right now we're destroying it, but we'll save them eventually. Oh, gee, it's 5 o'clock. I know my friend is in chat, so I'm about to apologize to him. I am sorry, but it looks like our escapade into Hebra is going to be delayed by a bit. It looks like it is going to be delayed. Where did I go? Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. I have to go this way. Got a blast so I can eat more GameCube memory cards. Enjoy the streams. Thank you, Swack. And Wee says it's okay. More time to get things done. Awesome. Awesome. Apologies. I started the stream too late, but that's on me. I didn't even stream yesterday. I told this story earlier, but like my headset died. I accidentally yanked it out of the back of the computer, and the USB connector fell off. So I was not able to, how do I say this? I was not able to use it for a stream yesterday, so I couldn't stream. I went instead, whoa, my mouth is like the little choo-choo train that thought he could but couldn't right now. Wow, I can't speak right now. I can't speak. What I was trying to say is that when I went to Walmart to get a headset yesterday, I went on a hike to Walmart because there's a nice hiking trail nearby, and I thought, I want to get some exercise. I want to walk around a little bit. And in the process of doing that, it started raining. So I got completely drenched. Anyways, that's how I spent my day instead of live streaming yesterday, and that's why I didn't. I'll be going. I'm in the middle of stealing clothes in Echoes of Wisdom, and stream is distracting me. Drew, that's okay. Go steal the clothes. Stealing clothes. I'm trying to think what quest that is. I don't know. Curb says, hey, Bread Pirate, Flipnote guy from the Hoodless Zelda Discord server. Curb, it's great to have you here. I love Flipnote. I love it. I want to make more Flipnotes myself for the Bark and Bite series I have. Because I haven't done that in a while. It took me, gosh, 12 hours or something to make my first Flipnote, because animation is hard. And I know that it's not going to get me any views or money, but man, I just love Bark and Bite, and I'd love to tell more of their story. And Flipnote seems to be the best way of doing it. Oh, can I go down here? Yes, I can. That does make sense. That does make sense. Bark and Bite. Bread animation time? Yeah, bread animation time. You know, I tried learning Godot last year. Or actually, no, it was this year. This year, I tried learning Godot. Godot is a programming thing for, I don't even know what to call it. A game engine? I think it's called a game engine software for making games. Anyways, I tried learning it so I could try programming my own games. And what I found is that the first step to really making 3D games is first knowing how to make stuff in Blender. So what I want to do is now go back and learn Blender first and then make games. And hopefully that could help me with thumbnails, although you never know. You never know. It is a game engine. It is a game engine. It is a game engine. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's been so long since I engaged with Godot. I don't even remember what to call it. I'm a lunatic, is what I am. No. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, what I found is that coding in Godot makes me physically dizzy. Like, I am dizzy after trying to code in Godot, which is unfortunate. I'll have to get over that. I've been testing out Blender. It's very confusing, says Quinn. Yeah, I get it. It's very confusing. I have a friend. Again, it's Wee. I'm going to just throw Wee Monkey 2 out there. Wee Monkey 2 was helping me understand Blender, I think a year ago now. And, like, I think I made a circle and put eyes on it. It took me 2 hours. You'd basically got to go on a quest to follow a bunch of tutorials to start understanding it. Games and stuff. I love this comment. I tried using Blender, but I got a smoothie afterwards. Thank you. Oh, somebody says, happy late B-Day. Thank you, Freezy. I appreciate it. I did have a birthday. Middle of the month. I won't give a specific date, but I did have a birthday not too long ago. Oh, wait a minute. You're saying that for Supreme Soup. Well, awesome. That's more important. Happy birthday to Supreme Soup. Interesting. Are bombfish a necessary thing for completing the game? They must be, because I can't get this without a bombfish, right? Interesting to think about. Happy late B-Day. Oh, yesterday I finally got Echoes of Wisdom, and I just got back from London. Went to the Natural History Museum with my bud, and now I'm finally playing it, and I've got 4 hearts and after the first boss. Congratulations! Congratulations. Wee says, things get easier the more you use it. That's good. That's good to know. Because it's confusing. Okay, so we have a problem here. That problem is called Tektites. My arch nemesis as we... What the heck? Get back here. No, you don't get to choose. You don't get to choose not be my money. There we go. Samuel, thank you for the compliment. Yes, as I was gonna say, we have Tektites we gotta deal with, and it's doing a lot of damage to me. I hate these guys. If I had to choose between snakes or Tektites, I would take the snakes. Okay. There we go. The problem is that they are very jumpy and hard to predict the movement of. Well, no, stop. Do you see that? He's spamming. He's spamming me. Was that the murder Tektite? Yeah, that's the murder Tektite. There it is. Can you do like the facts, but in DOW, which you mean EOW? Yeah, I see that. I'd love to do fact videos for Echoes of Wisdom, although I don't think I really have any. Unfortunately, Echoes of Wisdom is kind of, maybe this is weird to say, but it feels very self-explanatory. Like, there are certain things which would be fun to talk about, like, did you know that you can get additional height with the pot in the game, right? Let me show you. Here's a little silly fact for you. Did you know you can use pots as a way of getting on top of objects that normally are too high? It's like, I could do that for a fact, but like that doesn't feel substantial enough. That seems really small. And also it was already talked about by Rin Harasaki on the GameSpot channel. I could talk about how crows will give you money when they attack monsters. Here, let me show you that one too. I don't know, I just felt like that was self-explanatory too, because when they attack you, they also drop money. Maybe it's not self-explanatory, I don't know. Did you know that beds are very useful, says that cat. Yeah, that's a great fact. We'll use that one, yeah. But that's my struggle right now. I don't feel like there's enough to talk about. Maybe there is, but I haven't found it. Can I use pots to get on top of this tree? No, I can't. That's asking too much. Instead, we'll use a trampoline. There, I rhymed. Yeah. We also need to get up there. How do we do that? Let's use an old bed. Oop. I don't have any more triangles left, do I? I think that's it. No, I do have one more. That's not far enough, though. Okay, fine. Fine. Since Zelda is the character we play as in the game, I wonder who we will play as in the next one. I'll probably Link again. I'm guessing we're going to go back to Link. It'd be cool if we had 2 Zelda games in a row, but I think we're going to get another Link game very soon. It just seems like Nintendo to make this be a one-off thing. Yeah. Oh, Quincy's here! Welcome, Quincy. Welcome to the chat. Quincy, I'm taking off the hood as fast as I can. It takes a long time. I don't know if you realize this. It takes a long time. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're getting there. Link and Ganon team up in the next game. Yeah, maybe. I think we're gonna get the movie before we get the game, another Zelda game. That's my guess. Although we might get a spin-off before the movie. And here's the criminal part. I don't even think we're getting the movie for another 2 years. So I don't think we're getting a new Zelda game for 2 years. That's my theory. Completely unsubstantiated. There's no evidence for this. It's just me farting out numbers. But anytime we think, oh, it's gonna happen soon, it's like, no, it doesn't happen soon. I want the movie so bad, says Freezy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to see the movie, although we don't know anything about it. Little, bye-bye. Have fun. Thanks for having... thank you for stopping by. Brad, I don't think we will get another Zelda game for at least 4 years. 4 years? Okay, we'll slow down. Slow down. I think we'll get a Zelda game within the next 4 years. It'll just probably be a top-down perspective Zelda game because they come out far quicker, or it'll be a completely unexpected thing, like how Hyrule Warriors happened for the Zelda series. We're gonna get something like that. Oh, spin-off, main games. Okay, yes, I see. Yeah, main series game. Yeah, we probably won't get another one unless it's top-down. Yeah. I will want the movie soon if it's good. Yeah, I hope it's a good movie. Oh, and Wii explains that historically, 2 to 3 different 2D Zelda games could break up the 3D ones. That is true. We used to have a lot more 2D games breaking up the span of time between 3D ones. We just don't have that anymore because they Well, they stopped focusing on 2D games for a while. Yeah, it is a shame that it's going to be a live-action film. I wish it were animated, but what can you do? It'll be neat to see how it is handled. And, you know, this is Nintendo. Nintendo handled the Mario movie really well. So if that's any indicator, they'll probably handle the Zelda movie pretty well as well. Oh, somebody said, honestly, the top-down Zelda games are the best. EXO, I don't know about that. I think they're pretty good. And this Zelda game especially, I think this one's really good, but I wouldn't say that for all of them. I like the 3D ones more. This one is the exception. This game is honestly the exception because it is built like a 3D game with its exploration. Normally the 2D games are too linear for me. Like Minish Cap, awful. I can't play Minish Cap. If anybody even goes into the chat and starts hating on me for that, I'm kicking you because it's not that good of a game. Minish Cap is really mid. It's really mid. Maybe it's got a good story, but you have to go through a corridor to get to it. If a linear game is 3D, it's okay. If it's 2D, it ruins the whole thing for me. Yeah. The problem is, it's like, when I play 2D Zelda games, the thrill for me is I want to explore the world in a non-linear fashion. That used to be the thrill of it. Like Zelda 1 was pretty good about that. And A Link to the Past is pretty good about that. But Minish Cap, you're unlocking like teeny little bite-sized pieces of the world. It's teeny tiny. And I am frustrated by that. I'm so frustrated. And then even when you unlock those parts, they're very small. And it's small as a whole. It's a very small overworld. It's just like, Yeah. Oh, that cat says, you are one of the few people I've heard admit Minish Cap isn't that good, and I agree. Yeah, it's not that good. Not that good. There's a lot better 2D Zelda games. I wish we could make dungeons like Link's Awakening. Make dungeons. Well, I'm sure you knew this already. Who asked that? Samuel. I'm sure you already knew this, but I'll say it anyways. This game was going to be a dungeon maker originally. They were going to allow you to make dungeons before they came up with the Echo ability, which is pretty cool. That was a idea that was floated around by the devs. Wait a minute, I could just teleport. Bah! That's easier. Yeah, this game was going to have the ability to make dungeons. And then, mid-development, they realized that copying things is more fun than making dungeons. So they changed it. True, with Dante, and then Dante became the Automaton dude. I'm sorry. True with Dante. I don't know. I haven't played the Link's Awakening remake all the way through. I own the game. I just haven't played it yet because I was playing the original first. But whatever you said, I'm sure it's true. Yeah. Dampe. Okay, everybody's correcting me. Fine. I'll pronounce it right. It's Dampe. Gosh. People. Yeah. And now let me tell you about that one Minish Cap heart piece. Everyone playing Minish Cap will know that one. Troll, you don't even need to go into detail. I've seen the videos. There are 2 great videos online that explain the issue with Minish Cap's heart piece system. And it is that the final heart piece to obtain takes over 100 hours. It takes over 100 hours to obtain because it's all RNG based. I'm sorry, but that automatically makes it lose. That makes it lose a whole point out of a 10-point system for me because one of the best parts in a Zelda game is finding the heart pieces. And if it takes 100 hours, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's this like whole gacha system where you have to gamble to get minifigures. And when you get all the minifigures, then you get the heart piece. And the odds of getting all of them get progressively worse and worse as you go. Just tragic. Yo, Bread, don't you think that a boss that could take control of your creature's echoes would be cool? Yeah, I think that would have been cool. You should take a heart piece behind the Nintendo gallery. Wait a minute, let me see this. We said they should have put a heart piece behind the Nintendo gallery in Wind Waker. You're a terrible person. You are a terrible person. Yo, Little L is here. Little L, welcome to the chat. I'm going to make you a mod so I can find your messages easier. Little L is a fantastic YouTuber. I love his editing. Who makes videos about Breath of the Wild. And hopefully, Tears of the Kingdom, I actually haven't seen... You made some Tears of the Kingdom ones, right? Yeah, you were ranking the weapons and armor not too long ago, I believe. Although, it has been a little while since I watched your videos, so sometimes I lose track of them. Apologies. But no, definitely check it out. I've never watched a Little L video and been disappointed, especially because the editing just blows me away. Some of the most thoughtful and thorough, fast-paced edits in the community. Little L, yeah, people are noticing. Yeah, Little L's in the chat. We got him. We got Little L. The Little L. Oh wait, Quincy, are you a mod yet? Quincy's not a mod. I'm gonna make Quincy a mod too, so I can find Quincy's messages easier. Although Quincy appears to be a member of the channel, so Quincy's name is already in green, which helps. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna stealth around these fish. Fish have very bad attention spans and apparently very poor vision as well. Would you want Ocarina of Time on Switch or Twilight Princess? Well, I don't. Who's gonna tell Sam? Who's gonna tell Sam over here? We might already have that. We might already have Ocarina of Time. But Twilight Princess on Switch would be really cool. I'd love that. Yeah. Mod time, let's go. Yep, welcome. Welcome. Would you rather have Wind Waker on Switch or Twilight Princess? Oh, gee. Twilight Princess, probably. Although, Wind Waker would be really fitting for Switch. Like, I love Twilight Princess. I would use Twilight Princess on Switch more than Wind Waker on Switch, but Wind Waker on Switch makes way more sense thematically. Because the whole point of the game is, like, exploring on vast oceans, unhindered exploration, which is not entirely true, but mostly unhindered exploration. And Twilight Princess is the opposite of that. I mean, it's pretty linear. I don't mind it. I like the linearity in Twilight Princess, because there's enough for you to do in each small zone that it feels satisfying. But Wind Waker would match along well with the Switch and the theme of travel. The Switch can be brought anywhere you want to. So I think that makes more sense, bringing that to the Switch. Twilight Princess could be on any console. It doesn't really matter. Wind Waker is more or less beta Breath of the Wild. I would argue Wind Waker is more like alpha Breath of the Wild. Wind Waker is a good concept implemented mediocrely with the exploration. And the reason is, it's not a bad game. No, hear me out. It's not a bad game. I'm just talking about exploration. It's a really good game. The exploration, though, consists of you walking in a straight line or sailing in a straight line. You go in a straight line to the location and you get there. And it was so boring that the only way of making it interesting was by adding mini games along the way, like the barrel thing, or having little outposts that shoot cannonballs at you, but the cannonballs are too slow to actually stop or impede your travel. It's actually, I would argue, the complete opposite of how a Zelda game should be designed with its overworld. Because the thrill of a Zelda game is having a maze to explore. And that's why I like Twilight Princess. Having a maze to explore is really fun. But when the entire world is just a straight line, it destroys the immersion. And this is this problem came back in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom gives you the ability to fly anywhere you want to, with putting a little bit of time and energy into it. And it makes the world feel less vast than it is supposed to. Because no longer does this mountain force you to go around and enjoy the maze, or does it force you to go on a windy uphill path. Now, you just fly over it, and it's really quick, bounding over things in a single bound. Yeah. And the other issue I have is that all of the locations you do explore in Wind Waker are very small islands. There's a couple which I really like, right? Like the cities are really fun, or towns. I like those. But there are also a lot of tiny islands, which are very inconsequential with exploration. So Wind Waker, great game, bad exploration. Which is ironic, because I'm like the pirate guy. I'm the pirate guy in the Zelda community. I should love Wind Waker, but no, I won't defend it. Thankfully, Nintendo seemed to understand this problem, because guess what they did in Phantom Hourglass? They added mountain ranges to the ocean, so that you have to be clever with the way you explore. Now, is that much? No, it's not. It's not much in terms of changing the exploration, but it helps a little bit. It helps a little bit. Yeah, what is your opinion on Spirit Tracks? Says Troll. I love the characters. I love the music. And I think the story is pretty dang good. Definitely an underrated Zelda game. I mean, obviously, the overworld exploration is kind of cringe. It's literally straight lines. But it is a maze, so it gets a few more points for that. I've never played it, though, so I probably shouldn't be giving opinions out. Sam says, I don't have Twitter, but hashtag Hoodless Zelda. Amen, brother. Twitter is a cesspool. In very few places will you find such a hive of scum and villainy, but it is the only place that Grezzo is right now, so we are suffering through that. If you are 13 and older, you can actually get Twitter, and I would recommend doing that for the movement, and then afterwards, wait until like November 3rd, deactivate the account, and just don't go back. I would do that too. The only reason I can't is, number one, there's actually some historic posts I made, which I really would like to hold on to because they have cool information about my past on YouTube. And number two, if my channel ever gets hacked again, the only way I can get it back is contacting YouTube support on Twitter. Because for some reason, Twitter is the only place that you can get in contact with YouTube. Go figures. Little L says, what camera are you using, Bread? I think it's in the description. Check the description of the video. I might have put it there. It's actually the exact same camera that our good friend Grezzo uses for all of his videos. He was the one who recommended it to me. Isn't that right, Grezzo? Yeah, actually, yeah. That was my Grezzo impression. Wasn't that really good? Okay, where are we going? Up here. Bah! Okay. Gonna take me a minute. Buy a hood and always wear it down, says Johannes. Hey, maybe I should. Your web camera reminds me of the hand me my shovel or I'm going in music video. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. I see the confusion. Okay, wait, sorry. This camera is special. It is special in one key way. So, I obviously, I'm using the same webcam as Grezzo, but my camera doesn't look the same as his. It's because I have physically attached a fisheye lens to the camera using a piece of styrofoam and a little hole cut out with it, with the fisheye lens being attached to it. I'm gonna try and show this to you, but the only way I can do it is with a mirror, so one moment. I'm still streaming. Okay. So, here's how I do it. So, yeah. This is all physical effects. This is like physical, practical effects. Which camera are we gonna use? We're gonna use this side. This is what I'm working with. And I'm not sure if this is coming across well, but it's literally a piece of foam with a fisheye lens attached to it. I'm sorry, Captain. Oh, Captain came here just to see me leave. Captain, I'm gonna make you a mod so I could see your messages in chat easier. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a piece of foam with a little fisheye lens attached to it. That's how I make the fisheye effect. Unfortunately, it's not as good as the last one. Like, it's not as wide of an angle. But the camera quality should be a little bit better than last time. For my first stream that I used the fisheye lens, I actually just went to a hardware store and I bought this thing. If you don't know what this is, that's perfectly understandable. This is a peephole for a door, you know? You know how you go to a door and there's a little hole on it and you have this that you look through to see who's on the other side? That's what this is. This has a fisheye lens on it, and fisheye lenses are lenses that make the screen look a little bit warped and wobbly when I do things like this. I had one of these in the foam. But the problem is that it has a really tiny tube to see through, which is terrible. It is terrible for its the video quality. Because you get this much of the screen to use instead of this much of the screen to use. So I stopped using it. I'm keeping the fisheye lens for no particular reason than just posterity, but yeah. That one, I'm only keeping it for posterity. Captain Bergerson is saluting. Yes. I don't know why we're saluting, but I salute thee. Where are we going? I think we're going in here. I think we saved the Zora now. We're going to the Zora. We're gonna save the Zora. What is the investor's check-in? Says Games and Stuff. Oh, Games and Stuff. Okay, so if you're looking at the membership benefits that I have on my channel, the investor's check-in is used to be a semi-monthly video series I did that was about 40 minutes long for investors, where I would answer questions about anything going on in my life. I would play through the game while I talked, and what else did I do? And I would give updates on the analytics on the channel, because I think that's fun. However, it was taking a lot of time away from me making videos for other people, like, you know, the 161,000 people that are also watching my content. So I stopped making them for a time, just to kind of take a break from it, and now I'm trying to figure out how I can redo the series, because I'd like to still do something for Breadvestors. I just don't want it to be something that's so big in scope that it takes away time from the other people who are subscribed. Because, I mean, yeah, you're paying $1 to be a member, but, like, I don't want that to detract from the other people who watch the channel. So anyways, yeah, if you want to be a member, I would greatly appreciate it. It's just I don't know what I'm doing with it right now, unfortunately. Right now, the only real benefits are the emojis that you get to type in the chat, and I'll give you an example of one of them. I will do this one. Bah! There we go. It's red. It's red link. Okay, I almost sneezed. And you get a little rupee by your name, which is nice. Yeah, happy link. Somebody's asking in the chat, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild? Oh, you guys really want to hear the answer to that question? Well, I think Breath of the Wild is the more... Ooh, this is a weird thing to explain. It is the game that feels better planned out and fleshed out with its theming. It feels like it's one game, but Tears of the Kingdom does feel like an add-on. So although it is objectively better, it doesn't feel like everything was meant to be there, like things were kind of added on top of a game that already existed. And that's weird. Yeah, those Link emotes are the best thing to come out of Triforce Heroes. They are. They are. Triforce Heroes is otherwise a seemingly dead game right now because you can't play it online anymore. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom is great. I like both games. But if I had to be trapped in one of the games forever, I would pick Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild just feels right. I love the feel of the game. But, you know, it's not like Tears of the Kingdom is bad. It has all sorts of great things that they added to it. I think that the newspaper company is a really cool addition. I like the quests that they have. They have all sorts of fun, tiny quests. All of the rewards are kind of hit or miss. I think they did a really good job with the aesthetic of the shrines in that game. I'm trying to pick things that people don't normally compliment. And, you know, music is really good. I do like the dungeons, too. I think the dungeons are an upgrade. They aren't perfect, but they're an upgrade. Tears of the Kingdom is not a bad game. It's just, it's not my favorite of the two. It's better, but it's not my favorite of the two. Is this the best 2D Zelda game, you think? That's really hard to say. I think right now I would put Echoes of Wisdom as my favorite 2D Zelda game, yes. Which is tough, because I love Zelda 1. I don't have the poster in my room right now, but I have an actual assignment I did for college once, which I ended up making a giant poster of Zelda 1 for, like a scientific poster. But anyways, yeah, I think Zelda 1 is really good because its exploration was done masterfully. This game is also really good, though. I just need to finish it before I make that conclusion, like, this is better than Zelda 1, even. Okay, I'm gonna look at the chat a little bit. I like the separation between side quests and adventures. It's convenient for choosing the better quests. Yeah, I do like that, too. How is the fighting in the game? I love the fighting in this game. I think that it's really fair, and it is puzzle solving, like figuring out what will work best for fighting each creature. In this case, I think just going as Sword Link is usually the best option. Although I'm having a hard time keeping up. He is cooking. He is cooking. Anyways, if you have not ever done this before, I'm about to teach you something. Yeah, look at it. There we go. You can use bombs in order to defeat Jabba Jabba here. I was playing with a friend who did not know that, and I thought that was kind of funny. So anyways, that's one tip you get. Got your tip of the day. Use bombs. Jabba Jabba do not like bombs. Oop, that's not good. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I don't have any potions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. What can we do here? Let's summon some Octoroks to help protect me. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh, no, not again. No, please, no, no, no. No, I'm too young. I'm too young. Okay, good, good. I'm actually not going to fight him right now. I'm just going to try and rest. No, no! Please! Please! Okay. Whew. No, please. Yeah, this is terrible. I agree, Stinky Boy. This is terrible. I am not doing very good right now. But we will survive. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Oh no, we're not gonna be fine. No! Okay. Yes. Huh. I love sleeping during boss fights. Yes, I agree. I love sleeping during the boss fights. Combat in most Zelda games is just mashing enemies out of existence with your sword, so I really appreciate the element of having to stop, think, and strategize in this game, says Captain Bergerson. I agree. I like how there's strategy to it. Friendo says, crush Jabba Jabba with giant yellow thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Friendo. I can't do that because I don't have the giant yellow thing. I don't remember its name either. It has some weird name. There's like a thing that smashes down on enemies. Yeah. So, Rowan asks, are you trying to beat the game? Not quite. I'm trying to get to the part of the game where you unlock Hoodless Zelda, which is about the midway point. Yeah. Captain Bergerston says, most video games you cannot sleep here. Enemies are nearby, but then Zelda. My brother's actually really good. My brother can do the voice like perfectly. So it sounds like a cartoon. I can't. I'm not as good as him. My brother is better than me. My problem with Echoes of Wisdom is that combat doesn't actually have much strategy since you kind of just spam your enemies over and over with no cooldown or whatever. Bosses are fun though. Well, I mean, for some enemies you could spam them, but if you find... Why can't I get out? That's kind of annoying. Okay, wait. Yes, there are some enemies where spam is the best option, but there are also so many enemies where there is a real strategy behind it. And I want to try and find some to show you what I'm talking about. Like, for example, Tektites. We're going to go fight some of my least favorite enemy right now. We're going to go fight some Tektites, and I'll show you what I mean. Like, I could spam a Tektite with a bunch of bats, but I'm going to be there forever. But if I instead use an enemy that counters Tektites, I'll do better. There we go. We got two of them. Octoroks are not a bad option when it comes to Tektites. They're not perfect. And as you can see, Tektites can jump around. But if I then bind the Tektite, now it helps out my Octoroks at defeating the Tektite. I'm just getting beat up by the other one that's nearby. So there is strategy to this. I gotta get this Tektite killed. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have very good Tektites for this, so I am kind of getting thrashed here. What about we try and find a different example? Here we go. Here's what we'll do. We're going to take this Tektite away from its friends, and we are going to beat him up for his lunch money. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah. Now it's pretty effective. There's strategy to this. Okay, my crows are a little bit distracted. They got the right idea, but they're not doing well. Okay. I'm going to delete that message. That's weird. Bread Pirate is cool no matter what. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, although that's not true. I've been uncool at times, especially on a high summer day. Have you beaten the Grezzo yet? Says Simikilas. I just butchered that. No, not in this playthrough, but I have on my main playthrough, yes. Tektites, hate them. Yes, those evil jumpers are hard to deal with, I agree. Part of the issue is that Echoes of Wisdom is easy to break in broken, cheesy ways and can sometimes encourage optimization rather than experimentation, says that cat. Well, that cat, if that's the case, Tears of the Kingdom has that way more in Aces. That's a game where you really break things. In this game, Echoes of Wisdom, because of the limitations of the limitations of being top-down, it is far better at limiting you from breaking the game in cheesy ways. Like, puzzles actually are puzzles in this game. You do have to puzzle through them. I vastly prefer the way that Echoes of Wisdom handles it. It's far better suited for the open approach. And I cannot get that little crystal. I want it. I want it. What if I do this? It's going further away. Why is it drifting further away? Come back. There we go. We're good. I'm looking at the chat here. Somebody said, sleep, bro. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll sleep, I guess. You have to experiment in order to optimize, though, says Captain Bergerson. Yes, well said. It does require a lot of experimentation. For example, I did not like the wolf that you can find in the overworld very much when I first got it. It wasn't until I experimented with the wolf that I realized how powerful it can be in open spaces. It's just that I had been using him in closed spaces. Every enemy has a different strength. Spear moblins, I also hate. I hated spear moblins, but I eventually found out that they can be fairly helpful if you can keep the other enemy who you're attacking out of the way, like keep it at a distance. Or if you want to, you can pick up a spear moblin. I'll try and show an example of that in a second. You can pick up the spear moblin, and that helps with basically making you a portable tank. Just need 1 second. Give free Doritos, says I am cool. I don't have Doritos. I'm not giving you any. I can't do that. I wish I could. Oh my goodness, I am cool. You're getting really weird in the chat here. Here, let me help you out. We're gonna put you in timeout for a small 24 hours. There we go. That should give you some time to think about how you can somehow find a Dorito. There we go. That's resolved. Anyways, yeah, like moblins. I want to show you this in a second. Moblins aren't very good alone, but with pack tactics, or if Zelda helps navigate the moblin, then you can get some pretty good mileage out of them. I gotta figure out where I'm going here. 1 moment. Is this the correct path? I think this is it. Okay. We're gonna use a tree. And then we're gonna use a bed. There we go. Oh, another bed. There we go. You just gotta find an enemy on land. 24 hours is plenty of time for Doritos. That's what I'm saying. 24 hours is plenty of time. He will think about it in the boo box. Yes. The boo box is where we will send this miscreant for their misdeeds. Has anybody ever watched Hook, the movie from the Peter Pan movie? Directed by Steven Spielberg. I love that film. It has this awesome scene where Captain Hook finds this crewmate that doesn't believe in him. He hunts them down and is like, "Oh, you didn't believe in me?" Say it to your captain. Yeah, I didn't. The boo box. No! Yeah, anyways, the crewmate ends up being caught and sent to the boo box. And in the boo box, the crewmate is basically subject to torture by, by scorpions being dropped into the box. And it's just a little chest That's all it is. It's just a little chest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. I never knew that. There's actually a little bubble effect when you use the water block to show you that it's gonna reach the top. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Never seen that before. Okay, we're gonna fight some land enemies now. We're gonna go over here to do it because I need a little bit of space. Ah. Okay, okay, this is not going well. It's because they're Tektites. If they were not Tektites, I would have done fine. But it is the nature of a Tektite to be annoying. Okay. What about from here? Can I get it? Maybe? There we go. Attack it. Oh my, what? Where is it going? Why is it so much faster than a normal one? Okay, well, it's gone. It's gone. I guess, I don't know. I don't even know how to fight that. Whatever. It's gone. The problem is solved. The moblin handled it. Well done, good and faithful servant. You've done well. The breadfish. Yeah, that is the nature of a Tektite, to be annoying. Oh my goodness. $1 lawyer versus $10 million lawyer. Yes, that is the premise of Hook in a nutshell. I loved Hook. Yeah, there's so many great jokes, so much great humor in it. All the actors are wonderful. I mean, it's got Robin Williams. What's the hate, right? Oh no. Okay, that was almost bad. I don't want to be caught by this guy. And they fly. They fly now. How do we deal with this? I guess we will bring out the Moblin again. There we go. Moblin, finish him off. Don't take your time, Moblin. You missed. Okay. There we go. See, Moblin is good. Moblin is good. It's very situational. Okay, Moblin, you're making me look bad. You're making me look bad. I put some faith in you, and you spent it all in one place. Okay. Fine. You know what? Moblin is my least favorite Pokemon. All my bros use Crow. You know, no, they're all dead to me. They're all dead to me. I can't trust anybody but myself. My Rock Echo is the only one I can trust. Literally cannot have crap. Can't have crap around here. Only one I can trust is myself. Yeah, this is it. This is how you win. And actually, when it gets out of that water, I'm about to kick its butt. All right, one moment. There we go. See, that's where it's at. There we go. Rock Echo. Best Echo. I'm done. I'm done training these Moblin Pokemon. That's right. We're done with them. The only one I can trust is myself. I'm going to be the new Pokemon. No, but seriously, I do like the Echo system in this game. It's just sometimes some of these Echoes are better in numbers, and you can't do it with just one Echo. You gotta have a huge amount of them to make them work. Moblins are one of those. If you have 4 Moblins, and you can eventually get 4 Spearman Moblins in one place, you can be really powerful. But you gotta get that far. What is the point here? Am I missing something? Is there like something in that? Ah, there's a fairy. Okay, cool. Rock and stone moment. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Okay. One moment. There we go. Classy. Classy chassis. Oh, somebody said bread. Jump TV. What is it you require? State your case to me. Sorry for the paragraph, by the way, says Sam. Wish the movement didn't involve Simpsons. Wait, what the heck did I miss? Didn't involve Simpsons. I am sorry. I am very lost. Are you talking about the Simpsons poster I made? I think it's very classy. I don't watch the Simpsons, but I rather like the poster. If you have a problem with Simpsons, I mean, that's fine. But, like, the movement isn't involved with Simpsons. It's just we used one of the memes from, like, a Simpsons episode, which is pretty inoffensive as far as Simpsons memes go, actually. If you've ever seen the episode of The Simpsons that involves that meme, it's actually a really heartwarming episode. Yeah. Was Simpsons censored? I have no idea. I don't know. Is there a reason for why neither you or Draken are analyzing the castle defenses of... I don't know, Sam. I'm not following the conversation. Anyways, skip the water temple, somebody suggests. Hey, Jonas. Yeah, I mean, I could try that. I know how to skip part of it. It's a little tricky, but I'll do my best. No, okay. I failed. I failed. No, please, don't electrocute me again, please. No. Okay, close. I'm so happy you answered me that one time. It matters so much to me because I love your videos. Oh, well, thank you. And have a happy day. I will. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Ozzel's in the chat. Ozzel, welcome. Nice to have you here in the stream. We're currently doing the water temple because that is step 2 of the process of unlocking Hoodless Zelda. And I realize I am stuck here now. I need to drop down. Ooh. I think this is good. Okay. Let's get out of here. I really don't like fighting enemies underwater. In this game, it's actually pretty good. I like the water controls in this game, but still going to avoid it if I can help it, you know. Because you're always out of your element in water. Well, hello there, General Wright. You look a little bit flushed. Must be sick or something. Just use Spider or Plat Boom. Well, I don't have Plat Boom, but I do have... Oh, dear. Wait a minute. Oh, dear. We don't have the Spider. We're not skipping the Water Temple today. I don't think we're skipping the Water Temple. Would be cool. I don't think we're going to do that today. I'll try my best. What happened to the quality of the stream, says that cat. Stream quality should be the same as it was earlier. If there's a problem, you'll need to refresh. That's usually what it means. I think they've added a better variation of music in... Oh, I think they should have added a better variation of music in Echoes of Wisdom. Nah, I like the music in this game. The music in this game is really good. It's charming, it's cute, but also it's mysterious and sad and heartwarming at times. I mean, it's all the things. Yeah. Hey, Brett, have you ever played Pokemon, says Samuel? Unfortunately not. I have not played Pokemon, although I should. I really should. I have a friend trying to get me to play Pokemon Black and White, which apparently is really good with storytelling, but also unique among the Pokemon games. We're gonna go down here. Oh, what do we do here? We will drop the rock. Never done that before. That'll be fun. There we go. This looks like a safe room. That'll have no issues whatsoever. The water blocks you. Yes. There's 2 things we need. Yeah. Grazia's live. You should go over, says Bread. Oh, it's like looking in a mirror. Well, I actually was over there earlier. If you go back in the stream, I did join Grazzy for his build project for a bit, but I can't go over right now. Not at the moment. Maybe at the end of the stream we can go again, though. Yeah, right now I don't know how to put this. I'm being chased by a giant water tornado. So we'll bookmark that idea and come back to it later. How about that? Big fish, somebody says. Yes, exactly. Big fish. Too big to ignore. Okay. Whew. Close call. Would you rather be a Hylian in Echoes of Wisdom? Wait, sorry, let me read this again. Would you rather be in Tears of the Kingdom as a random Hylian or a random Hylian in Echoes of Wisdom? I would rather live in Echoes of Wisdom, probably, because it's a very peaceful, quaint world. There are a lot of monsters everywhere, though. That's tough. I don't know. I could go either way. Oh, look at that. Look at that stupid fish. He can't even breathe out of water. What a doofus. What a doofus. PETA is crying right now. Look at that. I'm beating him with the stick, too. Let's just move him over here. Can I drop him in the pit? No, unfortunately not. I wonder how long it takes for him to run out of water. Like, surely he must run out of air eventually, right? Cook the fish? No, we're not cooking it yet. We're not cooking it yet. We're gonna wait and see. I'm sure any minute now. Any minute now. What do you have to do to be a mod? Nothing. I'm not assigning mods for people I don't know. I'm only doing it for people I do know. Apologies. Bread, what is your favorite bread? Tell me, says Jum. Well, calm down a little bit, man. All caps? Wow. But no, I'm kidding. My favorite type of bread is white bread, but homemade white bread with cinnamon. I really like that. Pog. Henry Play Zelda says, I ate my grandma. Well, you should stop doing that. Anyways, it looks like this guy is not going to die from not breathing, which is unfortunate. I really thought we would have a chance at doing that here. Wait, what? I can't lift up this rock. Really? Oh, weird. Okay, well, whatever. Air is an illusion, apparently. Rock is the only thing that we need. Rock will save us in every situation. Very tasty. My favorite type of bread is pizza. Oh, sorry. Is pirate bread pirate? Sam, I'm sorry. I don't think that sentence made sense. But I appreciate it anyways. I still appreciate it. Okay. We found a teleport point. Brilliant. Will a rock save you from Ganondorf? Says Ganondorf malicious. Probably not, but it's better than having nothing when approaching Ganondorf. Okay. Let's see how much of this we can skip. I'll do my best here. Rock is so strong. My favorite type of pizza is pineapple pizza. Oh, okay, good. I like pineapple pizza, actually. Pineapple is good. My cousin, get this. My cousin was visiting for the weekend. Just this weekend. And he wanted a pizza, and while we were waiting for... While the person was asking, like, what toppings do you want? My cousin was like, anchovies. Just wild. He doesn't like anchovies or anything. He just wanted to do it for the memes. So we had anchovy pizza. Part of it was also sausage and pepperoni, but that's just wild to me. Okay, I think this will be fine. I think we can skip it like this. And this should be over here. I'm actually drinking some almond milk right now. I find that it's really nice on your throat when you're streaming for a long time, which for me is 2 hours. I have a very poor streamer voice at the moment. I can't talk for a long time, but I hopefully will get better at that someday. No rush, no rush. I like the fact that you like the fact that the fact is the fact that you like Zelda because that's the fact, says Jay. Oh, well said. Very articulate of you. Okay, we're gonna blow this up with a bomb fish. Should be easy enough. Was easy enough, and now we're gonna break into the vault. There we go. Good. And actually, we can just teleport. We can just teleport back to the entrance, and that'll be quick. Yeah. Now, somebody earlier was saying that you can cheese this game really easily. And yes, I agree, you can cheese this game quite easily. But I don't find that as a problem. Because in a 2D environment, it's less breakable than in Tears of the Kingdom, where it's just kind of like, oh, you hit the physics in a weird way, so you get to jump over a pit. Yeah, it's not quite like that. It's more controlled. But more importantly, when you are solving puzzles in a way that's unintended, it's much how do I say this? It's much harder to realize how to do it. The game doesn't make it obvious how you can break puzzles. And I like that. I think it's a nice balance. Like this what I'm doing right now, I would never have known to do this my first playthrough. This, I had no idea how to do this my first playthrough. But now, well, on subsequent playthroughs, I do. then I think that that's fair. Whoopsies. I guess we're gonna have to start over again. That's a shame. I'm messing up the wall part here. Oh, oh no, I was so close. I guess we'll go here, here. There we go. We're fine. I'm trying to focus here. This is gonna take some serious focus. Almost there. There we go. We skipped all that. I wouldn't have known to do that my first playthrough. It's only on subsequent playthroughs I will realize that. And if I did, that's fine. That feels fun. It feels fun. It's fun to cheese it in a 2D environment because it feels like it's more puzzle-like. Anyways. When I discovered Water Block, it quickly became my #1. Yeah. There's all sorts of fun skips that you could do with the Water Block. I like it too. Although I don't use it very often. This is why I'm disappointed the speedrun is just a wrong warp. I'd like to see these dungeons broken because it's more interesting than in Tears of the Kingdom for the reasons you stated. Is there a wrong warp already? Yeah, that's disappointing. If there's a bug limit version or a glitchless version of the game, I might speedrun it someday, but I will never do a glitch speedrun of this game. That doesn't seem right. Later, Ozzel. It was nice having you. After this, I'm actually going to be ending off the stream, although we might visit Grezzo for just a minute to see how he's doing. You can already warp to the final dungeon. That's crazy. Final dungeon. Oof. That's rough. 2 weeks after it came out, we discovered that. Oh, that's nuts. That's nuts. Anyways, let's go beat this fish up. I'm having tuna tonight. We gotta transform into Zelda. Zelda's faster underwater than Link is. Okay, get the heart, and then go back down. Spamming this guy is the meta at the moment. No, come back here. Foul beast. I will apprehend you. Oh, he's doing this thing. Yeah, buddy. Whatever you say. Shooting missiles at me. Very classy. Bozo. I don't have Bruce with me, unfortunately, right now, so this is a little bit trickier. Bruce is the giant shark. Oh, Captain Bergerson's got to go. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with the Hoodless movement. It's tomorrow, guys. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Halloween. That is when we are doing it, if you did not know. So get ready to share all of your favorite Echoes of Wisdom memes on Twitter. Oh, Supreme Soup's gotta go too. Hey, it's all right. Hey, we're towards the end of the stream, so I understand if people's gotta go. I understand it. It's like 6 o'clock where I am. That's pretty late. Tomorrow is the day. The day. It's very nerve-wracking for me. I'm very nervous about it, in kind of a fun way. Before the movement, I was more nervous because I didn't know how people would perceive it. I knew that a couple of my friends were interested, but now that it's been a few weeks, I've seen that people are genuinely interested in the movement and that it should be fun. It should be fun, and we're going to have a few hundred people at least involved. Hopefully a few thousand. I'm pretty sure the fish bombs are also homing missiles. I'm sorry, Games and Stuff, I don't know what that means, but I agree. Yeah, this guy has missiles. They shoot missiles now. Let me see what I can do here. I might be able to sneak behind him to do damage. Or not. Ugh, that's rough. What can I do here? Oh, hey, there's a giant one. Okay. Well, I don't have Link's abilities available right now. Can we attack that? Okay, good. Get it. Okay, we got one part. We got one part of it, so a heart dropped. One part of his back has been popped. That sounds so weird, but yeah. Oh, I wrote a draft for a silly little hashtag Hoodless Zelda poem. Would you like to read it? Zelda Cat. Yeah, sure. Send it in chat. Hopefully it sends through well. Ooh, okay, we got a very narrow thing to go through here. Okay. Ooh, we're fine. Okay, crows, destroy him. Okay, sweet. We're good. Now we need to run away because he's too dangerous to be kept alive. The character limit is too low for a poem, I think, says that cat. That's not true. Poems can be pretty short. Poems can be short. Spear Moblin, Frankie says. Spear Moblin is honestly not a bad idea. I think I'll try the Spear Moblin. I hope that he's quick enough. But sometimes, you know, they can be pretty slow. Okay, whoa. Okay, yeah, let's try the Spear Moblin. Oh, no. Oh, gee. Ah, no. Because I got caught on it, it went away. Attack it. Attack it. Do it now. No. Okay. He drowns. He deserves to drown. Both of them deserve to drown. Oh, no. She has no hood on when attacking, says Gimbo800. Well, yeah, Gimbo, but that's not the thing we're campaigning for. We're campaigning for an outfit that you can wear. Obviously, yeah, when you're transformed as Link, you're not wearing a hood. Yeah, we want to play with the outfit on the box art. Duh. Oh, Samuel, hey, thanks for joining us. You gotta get going? That's all right. Yeah, Spear Moblin, I don't feel sorry for. I think the Spear Moblin deserved that. Okay. I do not have a lot of juice to work with right now, but okay, we're done. Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay. That was a little tough. But we did it. All right. Oh, and the little knockoff brand Midnas are coming. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. What are they gonna do? They're gonna float around. And they're gonna repair everything. Awesome. Oh, we have the poem. She is beauty, she is grace, but with her hood on, we can't see her cute little face. Nice rhyme. Grezzo did a fantastic job making echoes of wisdom, and thus us fans have but one request. Could you add hashtag Hoodless Zelda as a wearable costume? It would make the game go from great to best. Ooh. Nice. She's elegance, she's divine. With Hoodless Zelda, her splendor will truly shine. Is that the end of it? That's awesome. It's actually really well written. I want to see some claps in the chat for that. I'm going to start it. There you go. Boom. Boom. Good poem. Good poem. I like it. Oh, knockoff brand Midna has something to share. Knockoff brand Midna's more powerful now. Let's go, try. All right. What is the new superpower today? I'm going to guess that some of our monsters are able to be summoned from further away? Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Nice. Actually, that wasn't what I was guessing. I was going to guess that it was that we would have cheaper costs on our monsters, but whatever. All right. I'm going to need this. So I'm going to steal its organs and devour them. And now we're going to get going. Yes, return me to the world. Return me to civilization. Thank you. Well, I am out of milk and I am out of tea. So I'm out of all the liquids. There are no more. I cannot sustain myself anymore during this stream. We are nearly done. You'll post it on Twitter tomorrow. Zelda Cat, yes, absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. I hope I see it tomorrow so that I can heart it. Brett, go back to the starting area and get the very first heart piece in the game. It's bugging me you don't have 6 hearts right now. I'm trying to think which one I'm missing. I don't know which one I'm missing. But it shouldn't bug you that much. I mean, come on. Come on, it's fine. Have you never seen the 3 heart runs for Zelda games? Those are things. It used to be that in order to make the game harder, some people would play Zelda games without collecting any heart pieces. It's kind of fun. Do you live in a boat, says Jay? I wish, but no, it's a house with some really poor taste in paneling, which worked really well for me as a YouTuber. It's a very old house. It's an old farmhouse built in the 1800s with square nails. And as a result, it's gone through many different aesthetics. Okay, brace yourself. Everybody brace yourself. We're about to get some Hoodless Zelda footage. We're about to see it. There we go. Oh, wait, wrong one. No, I clicked the wrong button. Where is she? Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get, where, yeah, that. We got it. I need more. I need more pictures. It's not enough. Ah! 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 This is the best angle. Okay. Whew. There's another one, though. There's another. Okay. Whew. That was tough. That was tough. I'm still going. I'm still going. She's still on the screen. I thought she was done. Okay. Whew. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Whew. Okay. It's nice to hear the Zora play their music. I could have listened to that all day. And what a perfect way for the Chiefs to make up after all of this. Where am I? Uh-oh, General Wright needs directions. It almost seems like this is Princess Zelda! Okay, whew, that was a quick one. we got a brief glimpse of Hoodless Zelda. Perfect. All right, General Wright's gonna have to get going back to the headquarters, and then it'll leave us to our own devices again. Oh, Troll Bomb has to get going. Hey, that's all right. We completed the Zora area, and we ended off with a little bit of Hoodless Zelda footage. But that's not going to be good enough. We're going to need to get to Hyrule Castle to play as Hoodless Zelda, to actually play as Hoodless Zelda. So, hopefully you'll join us for that stream tomorrow when the Hoodless Zelda movement is going on. We're going to try and get to it tomorrow. Before we go, though, I would like to check on his attempt to build all of Breath of the Wild in Minecraft. Let's see how he's doing. Now, I'm going to need to switch to Spectator. And we're going to need to teleport to Grezzo. And he's working on whatever room this is. Lame. Oh, wait, no, it's the dining hall. Ha, cool. Cool. Looks like they're doing interiors right now. Now, if you guys don't know, Grezzo is trying to build all of Breath of the Wild in Minecraft, right? That's his project that he's working on. And he's very famous for it. His stream that he's doing today, he suspects is going to go on for 10 hours because it's the final one. We have 2 bread players. Oh. Hello, Toast. Toast is also bread related. Yeah. European Apple asks, whatever happened to Breath of the Wild in Minecraft Survival SMP? Unfortunately, that server died. I know it sucks, but there was just a lack of interest, so we could not get people to join it. We used to have a live stream series on this channel for that, but yeah, it did not keep going on. But some of the lore from that situation is being implemented into the lore in this map. I'm helping write books that'll be sprinkled throughout the world with stories from the SMP. Oh, it looks like Toast is here. Nice. But no, where's Grezzo? We just lost him. Looks like he's checking out the dining room again. He's hungry. Yeah, that sounds like Grezzo. Hungry as always. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he cooking? Oh, he's back over here. This is a nightmare. Following Grezzo is a nightmare. Oh, yeah, European Apple, I'm disappointed too. Those were really fun to watch. Have you been in the stream the whole time, European Apple? I don't remember you being here. If I didn't say it already, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, if you are just coming, I'm not going to be streaming much longer. We're just about done. Now look at Grezzo there, all goofy and nerdy. He was swimming there for a second, too. All right, well, you've been here for 15 minutes? Okay, nice. Wait, place a bread in an item frame on a dinner table as a sign of... Yes, that's brilliant. Yes, you're right. You're right. We should sneak bread into here. Good. I like this idea. Where shall we place it? We will place it right here. Yes. He'll suspect nothing. He suspects nothing. Look at him. He's running away the opposite direction. Brilliant. Okay, where else can we put bread? We can put bread in the chimney. And that'll be hidden from him, so he will never find it. Is Grazzy watching? No, Grazzy's not watching. Grazzy is making a live stream right now. He's too busy. He can't stop us. We are far too powerful for him. Hopefully he does more live streams in the future. He says that this is his final one, but I suspect that there will be more. And I'd like to see more because I plan on live streaming the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft build project over the next few weeks. Because I plan on adding a few more structures to the world that he hasn't added yet. Not Breath of the Wild canon ones, but non-canon structures. Mini dungeons around the map. Yeah, but very cool. Very cool. Look at the interiors here. Wow, brilliant. Brilliant. Anyways, yeah, where's Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft? Well, actually, Drew, that was a project somewhere around here. I don't know where it is, but they did try building Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft, and we had the Sky Island somewhere around here. Is it still here? Let me check. No, it looks like they moved it, but there was a giant Sky Island here from Tears of the Kingdom, the Great Sky Island, but they moved it. Yeah. Oh, Zen, welcome. We're just about to wind down the stream, but we were visiting the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft project really quickly to see how Grazzy was doing. It looks like he's just working on tunnels right now. Silly Grazzy. Look down on him. Look down on him like the ant he is. I will hand him some bread, and then I will leave. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's stream. I'm going to end it off here now. So, thank you to everybody who joined us for the stream today. And we're going to end off with our little tradition that we do every time, which is praying out the stream. Dear God, thank you that we were able to have a fun, lighthearted live stream today. Thank you, my voice did not give out while I was streaming today. Thank you for the new headset that I have. And for the brilliant weather today. The weather was fantastic. And help everybody in the chat with whatever it is that they're going through in life right now, that they can have patience, tact, and wisdom. And in Jesus' name, amen. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry, Zordine, that you just got here, but that's the end. Until I see you next time, have fun. Storm of the castle. Yes, and stream.